Hello everybody, I'm Brian from Orchids by Brian, and today I am at the Nutmeg Orchid Society show and sale in West Hartford, Connecticut. I'm excited to highlight all of the great vendors and displays that they have here at the 2024 show. So without further ado, let's go see what they have this year. So we are in the vendors area of the Nutmeg Orchid Society show and sale. And this booth here is Tropical Exotic. Orchids from Chiang Mai, Thailand. They have some great Rinkin Stylus Gigantea. They said these plants just came over from Thailand last week, and they have a really fantastic variety of orchids that you can choose from. I'm going to highlight a lot of the great vendors that they have at this show and sale. Here's another Gigantea red form. That last one was the orange form. And you can see, look at the flowers on these. Gorgeous plants. Wow. Nice plants. If you love your Vandaceous type orchids. Now here's some gorgeous dendrobiums. Look at these guys. Wow. This is Dendrobium Anobi. Tropical Exotic. This is the first time I've been able to highlight them on my channel. And they have great prices and really fantastic quality of plants. You can see this Finleyanum or Finleyanum. They have beautiful orchids in bloom from mounted specimens. This is looks like it's in bud right now. This is the Dendrobium Jenkinsii. Wonderful. What I love about Tropical Exotic, and I've been actually very excited to see what kind of plants that they have, is to see their great selection of bulbophyllums. They have a bulbophyllum Phalaenopsis, which looks like there's one in the back there. Here's the Paphiopedilum Thaianum, which is a nice fragrant paph. Very small leaves, like nice mini, very cute and fragrant too. And then I have this in my collection, and it's a great grower, Paphiopedilum delenatii, and they have quite a few in bud right now. So great selection of plants if you're looking for a blooming or budded paph. And some of these, like this guy here, has 2 buds. Now here, this is the kind of vendor options that I love to see. Look at all of the options you have here for amazing dendrobiums. This is Dendrobium Sakuraku, and it does have flowers. And Dendrobium senile. So with some really nice flowers there. They have a great selection of leafless orchids. So you can see the Cheloschistus or Cheloschista lunifera, and it's a leafless orchid, similar to the ghost orchids. Now, this is a very cool Bulbophyllum triste, and it has blooms. Look at the blooms there. Really, really cool. I've never seen some of these bulbophyllums. I've never seen before. So you can get some really cool stuff right from Thailand. They have some international vendors here at the Nutmeg Orchid Society. Here's some more dendrobiums that are in bloom here at Tropical Exotic. Dendrobium unicum, and then this is a Vanda Nana cross with Ascocentrum pusillum. And look at how small these guys are. They're so small. I love the flowers too. Really, really pretty flowers. And now here's some more bulbophyllums they have available. Dendrobium bellatulum, and there are options that are in bloom. Now look at this bulbophyllum, and look at the little flower. So cool. Here's the plant that's in bloom. That is very cool. I like that plant a lot. I might be stopping back for one of those. Here's bulbophyllum sciadianum. You can see those options there. Quite a few options. More Ascocentrums. Look at these. Very different. Very, very different plants. I am not used to seeing at a lot of these shows, so if you're looking for something rare or different, this is a great place to stop by. And they also have some friends of orchids, like the Hoyas. Hoya siamica, diversifilia, Ecuagenera. Really nice. There's some more other plants too. You can see some of their jewel orchids. And then over here, they have a nice selection of staghorn ferns. And then these ferns here, which are super cool. If I had a greenhouse and more space, I think I'd probably pick up one of these, and you can see a picture of how big they can get. The tassel ferns. Very, very cool. And here's a couple other orchids. Nice trichocentrum. And some Paraphalaenopsis. Very, very nice. And then over here, of course, if you love Vandas, here's some information. Tropical exotic. They have some Vandas that are in bloom right now. So if you're looking to add a blooming Vanda to your collection, they look, you know, obviously they came all the way here from Thailand, so they had a long journey. But they have some Vandas that I don't think I've ever seen. Very, very nice selection. And that is the selection here at Tropical Exotic. So next we have Fair Orchids. And they have a great selection of plants too. Maxillaria tenuifolia. In bloom, the coconut orchid smells like coconut. They have quite a few options here. They also have the Yamada Maxillaria tenuifolia. Really, really nice plants. And some stunning dendrobiums. It's Dendrobium laturia. These guys' flowers last a long time. The royal chip. Very pretty selection of dendrobiums. A great variety too. And they have some Onchostolapsus. These guys are in bud right now. And they have Dendrobium aggregatum. Great selection. Here's the pansy orchids and Miltoniopsis. They have lots in bud right about now. Here's a really nice Onchostolapsus sun-kissed buttercup. And they have a lot in bud right about now. And some more Oncidium siku marguerite. And look at all the buds. Gosh, no shortage of buds. Now, the Nutmeg Orchid Society show and sale will be happening this Saturday and Sunday. So if you're watching this video, you still have tomorrow to see and buy some amazing plants. They have a really great selection, my gosh. Here's a very different one. Papillonanda memoria. And you can see that plant. So different. And again, they have more beautiful plants. Here's some interesting Cattleya hybrids that they also have here. This one is particularly different. I really like this flower a lot. And you can see nice leaves. These plants look beautiful. This one is gorgeous. Wow. That is so pretty. And they even have a great selection of paphs. Really neat. Look at these. Spathia petalums ranging between $45, $60, $90 I see. Really, really nice. These are gorgeous. Tons of options to pick from our friends at Fair Orchids. Here's another Paph Delanatii in bloom. And also some Phragmipediums too. I know I had a comment to highlight more frags, so here's a couple of frags that you can buy this weekend at the Nutmeg Orchid Society show. Awesome. Here's a Paph Rothschildianum. Very nice. So that is the Fair Orchids display here at the Nutmeg Show. This is Black Jungle Exotics. Now, I have a story to tell about Black Jungle. I have known Mike at Black Jungle since I was 9 years old. If you follow me from my first YouTube channel, Brian Darts, then you've probably seen their plants in action in some of our terrariums. So here's an Epidendrum nocturnum. And they have some beautiful options for them. Really, really nice plants. They're also known for their carnivorous plants too. So you can get all different kinds of plants here at the Nutmeg Show. Some Nepenthes. The pitcher plants. Super, super cool. And of course, some Venus flytraps. There's the name for you. But anyway, as I was saying, I've known Mike since I was 9. When we had poison dart frog terrariums, we would go to Black Jungle to buy all of our plants. Their plants are super healthy, fantastic quality, and great for terrariums. And if you want to see what you can make with terrariums with the plants that they have here, I'll put a link to my other YouTube channel. And you can see here's some really cool terrarium plants. Jewel orchids too. If you're a collector of jewel orchids, they have a great selection here. Add to your terrariums. And of course, they have some really great aeroids and some vanilla orchids. And ferns, bromeliads. Anything you can think of, they've got it. Like I said, really, really awesome. Mike and Michael at Black Jungle are great. Check out their website. I'll have it in the description if you want to buy some really fantastic terrarium plants. So that is the display of our friends at Black Jungle. Okay, and now we are here at the Ecuagenera booth. I have a nursery tour of our folks at Ecuagenera. They're a nursery in Apopka, Florida, but this is their display here at the show, and they brought all of their cattleyas and lalias for sure. So they're known, you know, that you can buy them in the bags if you are one of those people that repot as soon as you bring your plants home. They're great options, but their plants are so healthy, and the variety is amazing. And you know, I'm not sure how many of these bags I'm going to be able to highlight, but many of them are in bud. Some might be even in bloom. So definitely check out all of the options here. And they also are known for their phragmipediums. This guy here, really, really pretty. I mean, you can see the quality of plants that they have here. This is Phragmipedium Moria Marisa Rolando, and it is in bud. I'd say almost all of their frags here are in bud, actually. So if you're looking for a frag or a path that will bloom for you soon, they have tons and tons of options. But anyway, not to get sidetracked, back over to their bag babies of the various cattleyas that they have here. And they also have really fantastic prices too. And this is a different type of orchid. And they have Bretonias, Some more Phragmipediums. Here's a Phragmipedium cavachii cross. Get it back in there, but there's the name. And they range from large Phragmipediums to smaller plants. Here's a path. They have some really great plants here. I have this one in my collection, and it's a beautiful plant. Beautiful, beautiful options. Maxillaria variabilis. You can also see the blooms there.
Do you grow in your orchid? I know you sell, but do you grow?
And then they have
I know. My house? Do you grow?
really nice
I want to ask you a question because I bought a lot of
bulbophyllums.
this.
Really nice bulbophyllums here. Look at these.
But you know, it's just never flower. I want to know the reason. They look well grown, but they don't flower. I want to know whether
Beautiful.
I need to do something
Bulbophyllum
to be interested to hear what you think.
laciochilum. So nice. They also have a great selection of minis too. There's a Dracula Lotax. So if you like the monkey face orchid, really, really nice. And here's a Sophronitis coccinea. Xanthoglossa. Wow. Very cool. I have some really, really neat plants here. Trichocentrum. Really, really wonderful. Restrepias and Pleurophalis. And some bulbophyllums. I have tons of bulbophyllums from Ecuagenera, and they all grow beautifully. I love your plants. They're wonderful. You're welcome. They have some more Draculas and Masdevallias. Dendrobiums. And also some aroids, some anthuriums. These plants are beautiful as well. This was Ecuagenera. This is White Plains Orchids. I met the folks at White Plains Orchids for the first time at the Deep Cut Orchid Society show and sale. And they have a great selection of cattleyas, and the plants are beautiful quality. You can see the different orchids that they have available. They have lots of stunning Phalaenopsis and lots of Maxillarias. Here's some of their Phalaenopsis. Look at the Phalaenopsis they have at the show here. I have this phal in my collection, and it smells beautiful. And this one is different too. I really like this white phal. And then this is Phalaenopsis Sogo perfume. And they have a lot of buds coming. And they have Paphiopedilum spicerianum, which is a path I've been looking for that I really like. Those are beautiful. Half small, kind of stay a bit smaller. Really, really nice. Some more of their Phalaenopsis blooms. And again, if you're watching this on Saturday, the show happens again tomorrow. So you should stop by and buy some beautiful plants. Support the Nutmeg Orchid Society. And also these great vendors. And here is a very different phal. Doesn't look like, well, yeah, actually they do. They are in spike. Really, really nice. And I know Cassidy purchased one of these at the Deep Cut show. And these are very uncommon Phalaenopsis type orchid right here. And here's some of their big classic Phalaenopsis. And look at the cymbidiums in the back there. Wow. Really, really beautiful cymbidiums here from White Plains Orchids. And also, if you need supplies, many of the vendors here have supplies that you can purchase as well. So that is the White Plains Orchids booth. All right, and now we're going to show off some of the amazing plants at J&L Orchids. I've highlighted them quite a few times. They do a ton of shows here on the East Coast. They were at the National Capitol, now they're here at Nutmeg. And this show is local for them. Here's a really stunning dendrobium. Let's see. Well, these are the, here's the name right here. Make it easy for me. Dendrobium Love Memory. And that is what the flowers look like. Gorgeous. We also have some nice Alcidiums. And here's some more. I'm sorry, that was a Miltoniopsis. Here's some Oncidiums here. Really nice. Well, this is a Bulgaria. Mare Billy. They're known for their miniature orchids and
I've had them flower as late as May or June. So it's
Masdevallias and Chlorothallis. And here are some of those right here. You get all kinds of varieties. You can see the small flowers. Here, look at these.
Is this corkboard that you used?
a special kind of workboard.
So it's not treated.
No, it's just heat. So the
Masdevallia Mizet. Now over here, I'm gonna skip around a little bit and highlight out of order because it's starting to get a little busy. Here's some Brassivolva orchids. Brassivolva nodosa. Super nice fragrant orchid. And then this is really cool. This is the Epicatlia Kayaguchi. And they have one in bloom. Really pretty lip. You can see a great variety of plants that they have here. Got J&L. Here's a Dendrobium aberrans. There's the name. I have that in my collection. Just finished blooming for me, and they are really great. Dendrobium. We have Dendrobium tetragonum. Nice leaves. It's a very pretty, different flower. And this is an Epicatlia Serena Onida. Now here are some of their other mini orchids. Now I loved this. This I think is one of the highlights of my day so far. Isn't that pretty? It's a Vanda and Phalaenopsis relative. They have really, really nice plants here. The Burgeria Sunkissed. Really nice plants. And they have some Tolumias. Here's some more of their Masdevallias. Check out that Masde. That is super pretty. It's got these like fine hairs. This is Masdevallia. Let's see. Benettii. Really, really pretty. Nice miniature orchids they have as well. And I highlighted these guys. Look at this. Really, really pretty. All right. Well, that's going to conclude my tour of the vendors area, the Nutmeg Orchid Society show and sale. So be sure to come down and buy up some great plants. Now I'm going to switch over to the show tables.
The middle one, look at how it's cascading. I didn't grab that table.
Oh, it's got to be some video. This week. Look at that window. That's too Isn't that beautiful?
We didn't see that. That's that Santana I was telling you about, the Val that was in the other show.
Yeah.
That's really unusual Phalaenopsis species.
Yeah.
Borneo. I love that too. That was at all 4 shows. Surprised that
because I have already paid it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And this might be one of the most amazing Phalaenopsis hybrids I've ever seen. Look at this. That is just gorgeous. With the splash petals, looks like it was painted. Crown Mickey Crown 16. And some great Miltoniopsis on display. They obviously grow well here in the Northeast and New England. Check out this frag. Frag Humboldtii Fortuna. One of my favorite frags I think I've seen in the show this year. this Mazda-Valia. Wow, this is stunning.
In that case, use the best because you pick up anything. You don't want to use long strands with the part.
And here's tropical exotics display. This won a special award. Look at the amazing dendrobiums at this booth. Nice Kingianum. And this is a display by Ecuagenera. Nice Lassicalum bubble Nice. Not sure if I can highlight the flowers. There we go. Very nice Porthalis. Here's a pretty dendrocylum. pretty cymbidium. Here's a cool bophyllum. Oh, I like that guy a lot. Wow. This is Bophyllum nymphoplatanum. What a stunning display. All right. Wow.
I mean, and these are orchids? Yes, and this one smells like grapefruit. It loses all of it. Well, it loses all of its leaves. The leaves, you put on new bulbs and new leaves, then the leaves die off and the flowers come.
Unreal, right? And look at that.
Yeah, isn't that bizarre?
It is. Now, what does it mean when these start to die? The leaves, the real big, thick leaves.
For something like this, where this is a catfish.
Check out this Bophyllum falcata.
You know, if they turn black, you've got a problem. If they turn yellow, they're just aging out.
Oh, okay. Mine turned yellow.
Yeah.
And look at this bow. What beautiful displays they have here. The Nutmeg Orchid Society show and sale. Be sure to stop by this weekend and see. Otherwise, watch this tour. An in-depth tour of the vendors and displays here at the show. And it is quite the impressive display. Wow. Really nice, diverse selection of plants. Great vendors from Ecuador. Chiang Mai. And some local vendors too, like J&L and Black Jungle Exotics. Look at this, beautiful. Dendrochilum wanzellii. And look at this Phragmipedium. Wow. I love the frilly lip on this Phalaenopsis. Some more beautiful Phragmipediums.
Look at that color. Yeah, but it's just in black.
There's a Phal Spicerianum. Or, sorry, Path Spicerianum. There's tons of Phalaenopsis in this display. It's easy to get caught up.
But you don't have to register.
So upstairs at the Orchid Society show are some more vendors that have some great offerings, including some clothes can see some of the things they have available here. Some more. Very cool. Artisans upstairs. Then you can buy. And then over here. Some more vendors. Heat wraps. All different kinds of goods you can buy here at the show. Some cards and stationery. Excuse me.
So are we.
And jewelry too.
Beyond my retirement age. Yeah, I know. Everybody's
Really nice jewelry.
going to retire and saying, I'm going to hang in there for another 5.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, I kind of wanted to give up that salary, but for me, I kind of do because it's time to
All the way to foods and gifts. All kinds of great vendors here. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. And then lastly, some more ornaments and gifts. All right, everybody, that's going to conclude my tour of the Nutmeg State Orchid Society show and sale here in West Hartford, Connecticut. I hope you enjoyed the tour of all the great vendors and displays they have here. Be sure to check out the Nutmeg Orchid Society's website to learn more and support your local orchid societies. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Brian from Orchids by Brian, and I'll see you in the next video.